Yes, so welcome to today's class. Today I want to take you through indices. Specifically, I want to deal with this very good example here. That is simplify root of 2 raised to x times 5 raised to 2x divided by 2 raised to negative x. Yes, so you've been given this problem here to solve. Now, how can I work out this? So the first thing is to find out the solution. So what is the solution here? So I write solution here. Let me write it, that solution. Now the solution, step number 1 should be, if you look at here I have 2 raised to x, and here also I have 2 raised to negative x. The bases are the same, and since the sign here is a division, while the sign here is multiplication, when I use BODMAS, always under BODMAS, let me write BODMAS so that we can see. So when I write BODMAS, under BODMAS you can highlight that division comes first before multiplication, and since we proved that, you shall now apply it here. That one means this division here can come first is when I multiply now. To show that, I'll now come to the first step here by putting a big square root. Then I have 2 raised to x there. I bring this division, now it will be divided by 2 raised to negative x here. Then is when I multiply, because multiplication comes after the division sign. So I'll come here and multiply, and that is 5 raised to 2x here. Now after that, if you look at here, there's a law of logarithm that states that when, that is NB, it states that when you have a raised to b divided by a raised to c, the solution is you take 1a, and since the sign separating the bases is a division, I'll be subtracting the powers. So I'll just subtract the powers. So I'll come here and say b minus c, and you put bracket there. So this concept is what I want to apply here, and therefore this is the first note that you must adhere with. So to apply it here, remember I'm seeing the bases are the same here, and that my a here is just 2. Now my b is x in this case, then my c is negative x. So I'll just come here and substitute. Where b is, I just put x here. Where c is, I just put negative x, as we've seen there. And therefore I'll come here and say this one now is equals to big square root there of, now I'll take one base of 2, that is it, then I'll subtract the powers. So I'll come and say now it is x minus, x is big, so c is negative x, so it is minus negative x. So I'll come here and add negative x there, then you put in bracket there, then I join with the times 5 raised to 2x there. So that is a very important. Now after that, if you look at this, I have a negative by a negative, obviously it's a positive there. So I'll come here and say that I'll have a big bracket there, then 2. Now since it's a positive, because negative by negative we said is a positive, that one will mean you'll be having x plus x, and x plus x obviously is 2x. Then I have times 5 raised to 2x there. Now after that, when you look at the powers, when you look at the first power here, that is 2x here, together with this 2x, they are the same. And therefore when I put them, when I just use one power, I'll be coming up with something like this. I'll be having 2 times 5, then I put the power outside here. After that I put this big square root here. So this one is a big square root here, but since the powers are the same, I've simplified by using one power here, so that I come up with 2 by 5. Now after that, you know that 2 by 5, that is 10, so that's what I write here. So it will be root of 10, because 2 by 5 is just 10. Then I have a power, so that is 2x. Now after reaching here, you need to derive that there is a way I can show the square root sign. To avoid writing a square root this way, I can as well raise to a half. I think you remember that. So when I raise it to a half, that one means I've gotten the square root. So I'll come here and say it is now 10 raised to 2x, but I raise it to a half. So when I come here and multiply here by a half, I've written it this way to avoid confusion between x and multiplication sign. I'll just mean the same because this half means square root, so I can write it that way. Now when you look at this, I have 2 here, it can simplify this 2 so that I all remain with x. So when I come here now, I finalize here by saying that my answer now is now 10 raised to x here, and that one shall be the simplified form of the provided equation. Having worked out the same way I've worked out marks the solution to the provided problem. Otherwise, let's meet in the next class. Bye.